All right, good morning. Me and the Killer Bee are up and at 'em. It's early. I think it's 10 after 7, 20 after 7. And where are we? What are we up to? We just got rid of the little girl at school. And that's right. We were gonna go for a little walk this morning before it gets too hot. But we're already there. If you're in the direct sunshine, it will be too hot already. So we're gonna take a little bit of it in. Nighttime here. This is all full of barbecues. Lots of people eating. And some daytime vendors hiding in the shade. Morning. And it's a beautiful day. Got some cloud cover maybe later. Periodic clouds. Sun and shade, sun and shade. All the street sweepers out. That's what all the homeless people in Canada should be doing for their welfare checks. Picking up garbage and sweeping the streets. These people just do it out of the goodness of their hearts. Look at that, nice and clean. Salamat, my dog. Nice low-lying coconuts there. You have the ice cream man and floats. Yesterday I had a good day. I wasn't in pain. Today I'm in a little bit of pain, but not as bad as it was the last couple of weeks. There's a good bottle depot thing there. Wonder if we can start using that one. I don't want to park over there because I remember seeing all the lumber over there with all the nails. All right. Got the lighthouse.
Can you count how many cameras in there?
How many cameras? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 CCTVs up there. And I don't doubt there's more. So just a reminder, 8, 9, yeah, there's more. Just a reminder, if you're in public, man, just remember, you're being watched, even in the Philippines. Where were we? We were down at the within our Albuquerque dock. And there was a 5-gallon empty pail there. And I've been looking for one. I'm a big fan of 5-gallon pails, empty. They're great for putting your tools in and packing down to a project or sitting on or doing all kinds of things on a 5-gallon pail. And I wanted to take it. Just like sitting right here, or sitting right there. But I knew it wasn't mine. That's all I needed to know. So I left it alone. But boy, do I want one. And boy, could I use one. We got the 320 D excavator over here. What are they doing with the 320 D excavator? This was a good little swimming spot when it's high tide. We've frequented it a bit. It's got a little bit of a sandy beach down there. You don't want to swim here when the waves are busting up over here. You'll get beat into the ground. Or into the concrete, I should say. Because sometimes when she's rough. We got one toe in the other. Got some swimmers over here. It's a beautiful day. I think these guys go back and forth to, I think it's Pelican Island over there. We went over there, but we took the boat from Alona, which is the point over there. Wow, they got a bunch of empties we got to get refilled. Bring some stock to the 1 or 2 stores they got over there. Hi, Bulldog. Good morning. A boatload of people. And they still got the crane over here. I heard they were going to make it have some sort of row ferry come and go out of here to some other destination. I don't recall. Pretty rotten, man. Pretty rotten. I don't know, sheep pile or they were at one time. With the big truck, the big crane. Kind of low water right now. It's good water for losing your fishing gear, but here's a gentleman over here. He's trying, he's in the shade. Yeah, big jet airliner up there, I can hear it, can barely see it. Alright, fishing. Nice. How you doing, partner?
Good.
Any bites today?
Oh, a million of them, but they're about the size of my thumb.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You got her made in the shade. Alright.
Blowing it out to get the fish.
Yeah. Lay off that vitamin D, eh? Right on. Guy out there fishing away. His wife over there behind him, having some fun. So the big crane's still sitting here. Not sure what's going on with it. And all these things and those things. Not exactly sure. I can tell you the crane's not level. We've got an apparatus over here. When I was younger, I'd climb out there, go fishing, but I ain't risking it now. Fuck that. I'm 1.5 feet in the grave already. Look at how they store their bottles, eh? Safety first. Always is here. Always. Nice. Gotta like it. You just have to. Well, they filled the big sinkhole in, but I'm not gonna walk out there just in case it's formed a new one in some bad weather. Be the guy that pops it. But the boats are coming back in. Gonna bring the old tourists back and grab some new ones and take them back. And we got one of these things. I believe it's a generator. A couple of live wires there. 300 kilovolts or something. All right, good luck, my friend. She's shallow. She's good days for buying some propellers out there. See some rocks hanging high. They look like locals, but I think there's a few tourists on boards. Oh yeah, you get her twice as bad on the water here. But that's on, it's semi-filtered. The other guy over there, American. Too much vitamin D, he says, so he's got to stay in the shade. It's kind of true, kind of funny. Overdosing on vitamin D. There's a lot worse things to be overdosing on. Yeah, what a day for a daydream. Ain't nothing better in the world, you know. Staying in the shade with a fishing pole. Killer bee, she don't like the sun. She's been hiding in the shade the whole time. That's okay. She wanted to bring running shoes and run around, but I should have brought the bike. I gotta get the pedal bike out more. I scored on my bike rack there for 200 pesos, a Thule, T-H-U-L-E. However it's pronounced, bike rack at the Korean surplus store that's closing down. There was a boat here the other day I seen in the newspaper. No, not the newspaper, the Facebook marketplace. And I've seen the boat before. You know what? It might be down there on the other finger. But it was for sale. And it was kind of like that boat, or the other one behind it. but it had like a wheelhouse or a cabin attached to it. Some plywood. That might even be the one back there if you can see it. And I think it was $3,000. And I wish I could get like a 14-foot Lund, even a 12-foot Lund, 10 or 15 horse. Mind you, I don't know if my back could take it anymore. But I passed that gentleman on the way here. He had a big chainsaw hanging out the side of his chariot. But I did entertain the thought. But I really don't want to babysit a fucking boat. It's almost a full-time job here. With all the rains. No one's running a bilge pump, I don't think. But yeah, I'm gonna double check on Marketplace if it's the one with the blue hull on it. Yeah, the garbage can accumulate here quite a bit. Lots of times, these little cells after a good storm. I'm gonna take note, the blue hull, I can't remember, but I think that's the one. 120,000 pesos. Miss Annabelle. You can see those sienna anemones. I think this place is pretty popular with them. Those prickly, spiny things. The other cells over there, they're just loaded with them. The people come in here and harvest them up. I love Bohol. Yeah, look at the bow on that. Just taking a shit kicking there. No one's babysitting it. It looks more or less abandoned. Rope ready to kill you. Absolutely. Beautiful days. So for me, this is exercise. There's exercise, there's exercise. There's only so much I can do these days. And the back, yesterday was the best it's been in months. I took my 5 tramadols this morning. $7.50, I think, boom, for breakfast. With my blood pressure pill. Probably an $8 breakfast this morning. I do not get a buzz, I don't. And those pills, there's no way they last all day. But I felt great all day yesterday. Till about 2, 3, 4 this morning, I had a bit of a reminder. Around 5:36, I had breakfast. I did. Yeah. Here comes the people from the island walking home, or wherever they're going. Herds. Lots of people. I lost sight of the killer bee. I did. And we're parked away down there. Wonder if guys are putting glass in here. Watch out for the shit. Yeah, them are glass bottles. It's just hard to find a spot where you're allowed to put glass bottles in. True story. True story. Zoom. Coconuts. Coconuts. Now there is a restaurant over there. I've only really seen it open once. And it looks like a good restaurant. One of these days might have to check it out again. Never been in there, but it was opened once. And I lost track of the killer bee. No doubt she's in the shade here, lurking around in the shade. Trying to whiten her skin up. A 40 peso breakfast. It's like $1. Hello. Yeah, a lady just sweeping up. She might be on the payroll for the government. Killer bees in the car. Making me feel bad. Okay, folks. Thanks for tagging along. We're gonna get out of here. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll bring you some action soon, I hope. Bye.